Hello, welcome back to Mark's House and Garden UK. A company called Reolink have sent me this really rather brilliant CCTV surveillance camera for outside my cottage, and in this video I'm actually going to install it. Now this has an extra long life battery in it and I've charged that up, but it's also backed up by a solar panel, so it will never run out of power, and I can view the footage from that on my phone anywhere in the world because it connects via Wi-Fi. It was really easy to install the app, and I will put details of where you can buy this in the description box below this video. But let's get back to fitting. Now, I was surprised once when I put some vine eyes in my garden for a passion flower that somebody said that actually fitting the vine eyes was one of the most interesting and useful parts of the video. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to fit a bracket. This camera really just slots onto that bracket, so you don't have to worry about having that in your hand when you're installing it. You've just got to fit that bracket, and that bracket can either be fitted to a ceiling, so you can have it underneath the ceiling, or it can be fitted to a vertical wall, so you can attach it to an external wall. And it can be fitted into wood, either a timber frame or your building if it's wood, or a brick. Now I'm going to be fitting mine to a brick wall, so I will be demonstrating how to fit it to a brick. I'm going to be doing this at 3 meters up a ladder, and it would be difficult for me to film that up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate it on that brick down here. Then I'll go up my ladder and fit it, and then I will show you some of the footage that camera has obtained for me. This is motion censored. It's got 4K vision and it's got night vision. And not only that, it can be set up to track things around the garden that are moving. Isn't that brilliant? Right. Now, they do provide all the screws and roll plugs, and they also provide these little templates which you can stick to your brickwork, and that will show you exactly where to drill. Now I'm going to be using those up on my wall, so I will use them to demonstrate here on this piece of brick, and then I will reuse them up at the top of my ladder. Okay, let me bring the camera in a little bit closer so that you can see exactly how I'm going to approach this. Now these templates which they've provided are designed to make life easier for you, and what you would do is you just peel it off and stick it to the brickwork and then drill through those marks there. Now I'm going to be using that later in the day, so I'm going to save that. If you didn't have that, you can take a slightly different approach. You can offer up your bracket, make sure it's level using a spirit level, and then take a marker and just go in and mark the wall, as you can see there, where you want to drill. So if I wanted to drill 4 holes in the exact precise location, I can make 4 marks on the wall, and they will be my guide where I want to drill. So now I have 4 marks on that brick, which are in exactly the right place for these screw holes. And if you can imagine, that's the brick wall, there's the bracket, and the camera will slide onto the bracket, and then we will attach the camera using some little nuts that they've provided. Now I want to demonstrate how to put the roll plugs into this brickwork, and if I were to drill into there it would be wobbly, so I'm going to do that down here on the floor. 4 marks for 4 screws, and this is what's known as a roll plug, and the reason you have that is because you want the screw to get some friction. So you drill a hole in the brick, you put that inside it, and then you screw into there, and that secures it like that. Now, this is a masonry bit, so that will drill into brick. The point is that you want that masonry bit to be slightly smaller than that roll plug, because when that squashes into there, you want it to have some friction. Otherwise, when you try and screw into it, the roll plug will just spin round. So choose a drill bit which is slightly smaller than the thickest part of the roll plug. Now if you've got a set of roll plugs like this, a little hack is these holes here show you what size drill bit you can use with these. Now these are slightly smaller than these, So this would require a smaller drill bit for these yellow ones. And that one there, incidentally, is the size screw that you can put inside these Rawl plugs. So there's a little bit of a hack if you've got a new set of Rawl plugs. I've got 4, and I've got 4 screws. Now demonstrates how to drill in and install a Rawl plug and put a screw in, and that is what we will do up the ladder in a few moments. So there is my mark, here is my masonry bit, and I am just going to offer it up and slowly start drilling. You can see I've already started to make a hole. Now I want that hole to be slightly deeper, but not much deeper than the Rawl plug itself. The Rawl plug has to go all the way in. So when it gets to about here, I can stop drilling. These are quite soft bricks. There's a hammer setting on this drill, and that will help it along. And you can see that I have drilled in to the black mark, and that is the correct depth for that Rawl plug. I'm not going to waste the Rawl plugs because I need them for my project, which is installing my camera. But now essentially what you would do is put a Rawl plug in the hole like that, and then you can go ahead and drill your screw into it. So it really is that straightforward. Drill a hole using the correct bit, the right depth, the right size, put your Rawl plug in it, and then drive your screw into the hole. If you've not done it before, and if you're lacking in confidence, then obviously get advice, or have a practice on a spare brick like I've just done, just to demonstrate. Now I'm going up that ladder now to put my templates on the wall, drill through them, put my Rawl plugs in, and then I will screw the bracket and the solar panel to the wall, and I will offer up the CCTV. I've already downloaded the app onto my phone. At that stage, I will capture something on it and drop in the footage so that you can see what I can see from my camera. And don't forget, Reolink have very kindly sent me that camera for free to review. And I believe they have a flash sale on at the moment. So do check out the link in the description box below this video. Right, let me finish the job. I'll do it in fast forward with a little bit of music, and then I'll drop in some footage.